All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Valheim. We are on episode 3. Okay, episode 3 is not too bad. Last episode we were able to get a little bit of our storage system going. I need to build more chests. Is what I need. I think I can fit 2 more here. So the goal for this episode, is it nighttime or daytime? Is the sun rising? Okay, the sun is rising. Um, what is it called? I'm gonna eat so that we have our food back. I'm gonna try and get some wood to finish off those 2. Can I just break these? Oh, I can. Perfect. Then I don't have to cut down a big tree. Oh, hey, buddy. Excuse me. I want to try and get some progress to get like further into the game itself. So the goal is gonna be to try and get a little bit of a kitted up vibe this episode. Kind of like the equivalent of getting like diamond armor and diamond tools in Minecraft. That's what I'm going to be trying to do. I don't know what that is in this game. The farthest I've ever gotten is to the technically second area or second boss, whatever it is. And that was solely because one of my friends plays this game and he was kind of helping me. But I will be very much learning most of this on my own because that was years ago at this point. But yeah, so the goal of this episode, I want to build just like 1 or 2 more chests. Just to kind of finalize the house. I know that the house doesn't have a front, but I kind of want to keep that for a little bit until I'm able to stack more wood, because I would like to build a larger house. Or keep this as like a crafting station and then build like an actual house to the side. I haven't decided yet. I kind of like this open concept where I can place multiple things and just kind of walk up to it. So we need to get leather. Oh. A leather tunic and leather trousers. We currently have a rag tunic and no trousers. We do be a little bit pantsless, but that's okay. I'm resting. Let's build menu crafting. Have all of these built, I believe. Furniture, here we go. Okay. Jump up, thank you. Is this facing the right way? I think it is. Can I? Okay, I might have to expand the wall just a little bit. Why is this not like... Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Put that there. And then... put that there. Okay, perfect. I'm going to put the trophies in this one. No. Because I don't need the trophies. These will all get expanded out eventually into more storage, but I currently do not see. Repair an item. But like, how do I salvage? How do I salvage? Is there a way to like... Huh. Drop, splits black. Splits black? I am unsure, but that's okay. I thought there was like a way to recycle. Okay, I don't know. But we need to just kind of go. How many arrows do I have? I have 14. Okay, how do I make more arrows? I need feathers, flint, and wood. Have a little bit of wood. Need 8. And then I don't remember how many of these I need. Okay, I just punched my house. Fire. It's not too far. I'm standing on top of it. Okay. Flint head arrows, craft. 2, 2. Okay. So just get myself some more wood and I can continue to make these. Okay. I'm gonna try and get some deer hide. Oh, okay. That bird apparently saw me when I started charging. I'm gonna try and get some deer hide to get some better armor. I did not see that deer. I wish I did. Where'd the deer go? Oh, right there. First off, take the bird. Second off, take the deer. Okay, I missed. Oh, I missed. Hold on. Bang. And then... Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? I'm gonna run out of energy. Ooh! That was beautiful. Beautiful shot out of me. Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. Okay. Just get the stuff. Okay. And then grab the flint, because you can never have too much flint. Too much flaunt. And then there was another deer. I didn't want to fight the next. Not because they're difficult, I just do not want to deal with them. Okay, I am trying to kill birds. Because I'm going to need as many feathers as possible for 4 arrows. Right there. Oh, that one like through that guy's neck. Okay, now I'm just sucking. There we go. Oh, hold on. Oink. Perfect. I'm getting used to this again. I'm getting used to hunting. I am going to turn my volume up a little bit so that I can hear the deer. I'm also going to take the wood that's just on the ground, because then I don't have to cut down a tree. And I'm trying to minimize how much environmental damage I'm doing, because I don't want to get raided just yet. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you will eventually, and I will not spoil anything. I hear a deer. Oh, I scared him already. That's okay. As long as I don't lose track of them. That's all that matters. Okay, I'm beginning to lose track of them. I still see him. He's coming back this way. Oh, he's a 1-star. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right there. I'll use this. What's my alternative? Oh, that button. Okay. It's middle mouse button. Nope, don't want to do that. Oh, hey buddy. Wham. Wow. Wait, give me my spear back. What the heck? Oh, it just unequipped. I died! Oh god. That guy's tanky. I did not expect that. I also took like 4 hits to the face. But that's okay. We'll run back. We'll grab our stuff. And the hoe can flatten the ground, shrinks it much easier. Oh, the hoe can flatten the ground? Oh, I might need to make a hoe. Oh, hi. Each time you are struck down, you forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the site of the accident. If you wish to be home by now, I'd recommend building a bed wherever home may be. I did. Our death is over here. Oh, if we get our death within 10 minutes, we don't get our skills drained. Whoa, did I lose 5 running points? Holy. I better not lose that. And our inventory is completely cleared. Okay. I will say that's my biggest problem in this game, is just paying attention to my health bar. And what's it called? This. The equip load. Equip load in video games, my arch nemesis. Okay. Let me equip my rag tunic. Yo! Hold on, bro. Let me eat. Bam. Bang. Bang. Okay. Bang. Ooh! Beautiful crit. Beautiful crit. Beautiful crit. Grey Dwarf Eye. Nice. I see more of them, but they're not why I'm here. I believe I move faster without anything on me, so I'm just going to not take anything, or not hold anything. Any deer? Oh, I see a... Have I read this before? I have not. I know, because I have not explored this. Ooh, look at these berries. Yes, please. Can I go around? Thank you. Give thanks to Frey for the rain and sun, for the shoots that break the earth's skin, and the fruits of the vine. Give thanks to Odin for the fresh flesh and bone, the smoke from the cooking pot, the warm pelt, and the strength of your arm. Well, thanks, Frey and Odin. I hear a deer. To my left, I think. Where's the deer? I hope I didn't scare it, because I was just running and jumping. Here. Oh, he's over this way. Oh, I did scare it. God damn it. Pull out your bow. Pull out your bow. I'm out of stamina. Wait, no. No. Come back. Where you going? Nowhere. Nowhere is the answer. You ain't go nowhere. I am the hunter. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Perfect. I think that was a headshot. I don't know. It did a lot of damage, so. There was a grayling over here. Yeah, he sees me. I'm not quite interested in him, so he might leave me alone. Oh, and there's a deer. I see you. Oh! How many arrows I got left? 20. Oh, what the heck? Did I pick up my arrows? Okay, keep track of the deer. Oh, what? You re-saw me? Come on. I just don't remember how long they run for. Okay. I think he's stopping. Hopefully. Mr. Deer? Oh, you're right there. You're gonna go that way. What? That hit the rock? I so disagree with that. Is that the same deer? Oh no, I think that's the deer. Okay, hold on everybody. Hold thy deers. I know it's hold your horses, but I'm hunting deers and I don't know if horses exist in this universe. It would be so cool if you could use the deers as like mounts. I was trying to think of another word. I think there's an S word for mounts, but I cannot think of it in this current moment. There is a word. I just am completely blanking. Now I feel stupid that I don't know the word. Mounts, rides. I also think it's really cool the way that this game focuses, and it, um, I think Dark Souls Remastered does the same thing. When you're looking not in a specific direction, like if you look down, you can see out in the distance kind of unfocuses, and then when you look out in the distance, it begins to bring it into focus. I think that's cool for two reasons, because one, that's kind of how it works in real life. So I think that's cool. Um, but then two, I also think it's cool because I believe that's a way of saving computing power and like um not making your game insanely difficult to run, which I appreciate because it's just nice and thoughtful of game creators when they do that. I lost that deer, and that's okay. But also I don't think gaming should be like exclusive to people with money, because that's just disgusting. Things that are exclusive to people with money, gross. But anyways, enough tangents. There's a grayling. I don't really care about you, good sir, but you might scare away any deer that I find. Honestly, pretty successful so far. We have 11. I think it was 6 for one of the things, so, and maybe 9 for the other. Haha, funny number. But so I don't really want to go home before I have 15. Okay, buddy. You're scaring away the hose, dude. Come on. Alright. Speaking of deer, dude, not like the other day, it was kind of a while ago at this point, but I was on a walk with one of my friends. Dude, there was these, I think it was like a family. I don't know. There was 3 of them, and it looked like mother and children, but I could be wrong. I don't really know deer. They let us get so close. Not that we were trying to get close to them. But like, they were close to like the walking path, and they let us get so close. I was so amazed. We took pictures, which was fire, but I was just so amazed that they didn't like sprint so quickly away, because I feel like normally like animal instincts is to like just absolutely flight, just absolutely the second things start getting close, just disappear. Obviously, if they're prey and not predators. I mean, even still some predators, but it was so incredible that they just let us get so close. I mean, we're maybe like, I'm not saying close like anywhere close to like touching distance, but speaking of deer, there's a buck ahead. It looks like the bucks, I know that the difference between a buck and a deer is the bucks have antlers. It seems like the bucks with the antlers are the stars. So that is good to know, that if I see like antlers. Am I getting wood from them? That is odd. It is becoming nighttime. I don't know what that affects in this game, but I need to take more of my berries. I'm gonna flip these. Actually, no, I'll just do that. But we're starting to get more meat, which is really good, because we'll be able to. I hear movement. Oh, okay, that was just me. We'll be able to have our 3rd slot filled. Also, meat is better, like cooked food is better. I do know that, but it's not as abundant and replenishing. You can't just go on a walk and find 80,000 berries, or you can't go on a walk and find like 80,000 meat like you can just find berries and mushrooms and stuff. So long ages passed when the Allfather Odin united the worlds. He threw down the Vanir. the giants, and those creatures older than any others. The greatest of them could not be killed, but were instead forsaken, exiled to Valheim for eternity. When they tread the earth, the lesser creatures jump like crumbs on a drum skin, and you will know when you see them. That's one thing I find so fascinating about, like, mythologies, is Norse mythology, um, like this one, Greek mythology. There are these Titan beings. There are these beings of just mass, like, structure, and themselves, like, just absolutely massive. And I find that so fascinating that it's, like, seen in multiple different, like, theologies around the world in a time where, like, communication between cultures wasn't a thing. So you have these similar ideas coming into existence, and, like, I mean, it begs the question of, like, what did they see and experience? Because the reason that so many of them are similar, they have, like, a god of the sun, a god of the land, a god of this, is because they saw and experienced those things. The sun rose and set every single day. They saw that. They saw the weather. They experienced the weather firsthand. They saw that, you know, when it was storming, there was no sun. So they saw all these phenomenons that now we have explanations for because of years and years and years of research and science and exploration and all of this stuff. But back then, their instinct was to, like, basically praise this thing because, I mean, it is terrifying that, imagine one day the sun just doesn't appear in the sky. You're like, oh my god, the world's ending, because it appears every other day. So it makes sense. When you don't know, you begin to associate it with other things. And it's just fascinating to me that these titans, these creatures of myth, that, well, we consider them creatures of myth because they don't exist in our world as we know. Who knows? The bottom of the ocean is terrifying and unexplored. But these creatures of myth exist in all these different, um, like, theologies and, like, histories and all this stuff. And it begs the question of, did they exist, or was it just, like, figures? Was it just this massive tree resembled a humanoid shape? Or was it, like, you know, humans were a thing, and large creatures like bears and, I mean, cavemen, if they did exist at the same time as dinosaurs, like dinosaurs existed, like, whatever. But it's just like, if these things were in existence, um who's to say that, like, the titans also didn't exist at some point in time? This is really hard to do. I was gonna not shoot, but then I was like, no, I'll shoot. um So I find that incredibly fascinating. I have 3 wood. Yes, I do. Um, do. Okay, let me make some more arrows. Flint head arrows. Let me make some of these. One more. Okay. Put the trophy in here. Oh my god, we have exactly 15. I didn't even realize that. Leather tunic. Oh, I need 6 more for the helmet. Oh, it's only 6. Oh, okay. Do I have 3? Oh, I have 3. Wait, that's perfect. Okay. First off, take these clothes off. Leather tunic. Then I'm gonna make myself a helmet. Then I'll make myself some trousers. And then let's equip all of these goody good goods. Bam! Beautiful. I'm gonna eat my food again. And then cook item. forget how the cooking works. But I'll keep talking because I can yap and cook at the same time. It's just, to me, that idea that it's possible for these legends of myth to have existed. Because you think about how, like, I mean, I believe even in, like, the pyramids, like ancient Egypt and that kind of stuff, I believe there's also pictures of, like, giant beings. And so it just begs the question of, you know, these things, were they truly just the human imagination, where humans lacked real world explanations and developed solutions that they believed to be accurate? Or was it that they experienced these beings? It's more likely that they did not experience them and that this is just, you know, conspiracy theories as you would. But it's just, I love the idea of possibility. The idea of possibility where this could have been, things could have existed. There's a deer outside my house. I heard you. Somewhere. This idea that there's this possibility that anything could have existed. I find that fascinating. The fact that anything could exist, anything could whatever. I find that to be so incredible because the reason we know so much about history now is from carbon dating and science, but we also know a lot of cultural significance from people telling stories that have been, you know, passed down, but also just from stories that have been written on walls and interpreted and all of this stuff. And it's just the way that we as a species have evolved, and you can't even credit it to like a specific people because there's history from everyone. You know, we have history from ancient Egyptian pyramids, we have history from cave paintings, we have history from books of Native Americans and like culture that has been passed down from when people went to different lands, and you have all these records of all these different people. And it's just so fascinating to think we don't have everything. Cultures have been lost to time. People have been eradicated and erased from history. Things have happened to all of these societies and all of these groups of people that we may or may not even know about. And it's both terrifying but incredibly just interesting to think about. I'm not going to cook all of this. I'm just going to cook this for now. I'll cook the deer meat when I run out of boar meat. I'm just going to toss it on the chest because I only have one fire and it only cooks 2 things at a time. And that's kind of slow, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. But it's just so, to me, a fascinating phenomenon of anything. Like, truly, there is anything out there. And we may not even know it existed throughout all of, like, human history. I'm gonna get a little bit of wood and build a chest of just garbage that I'm throwing into it. There's a deer over there. Oh, I see him actually. Got him. Okay. Where you at? Okay, there we go. So, I don't know. If that also fascinates you, This is just things that I think about because I find them incredibly fascinating. Oh, okay. I meant to stab him, but instead I just pieced them apart with my fists. Also, if you guys enjoy me just absolutely going on rants about random, just random things, I will gladly continue to talk about things. I am a bit of a nerd, so I can, um, oh, these chests are backwards. God damn it. Whatever. Not my problem. Toss this in here, 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 toss this in here. I'm actually gonna keep a torch because this one's low, but put this in here, put this in here. Oh, I meant to put this in here, this in here. I don't yet have like a enemy drops chest. I need to make a chest for that as well, but that will be next episode. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you've made it this far listening to me absolutely just go on and on about nothingness. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have or had an absolutely beautiful and amazing day. Hopefully this video found you guys well. Hopefully guys you Hopefully you guys enjoyed me just going on about history. I know that's kind of like a subject people dislike, but hopefully at least it was a little bit interesting. But yeah, hopefully you guys also enjoy this game. I know I didn't do very much this episode, but I did a lot actually. We got armor. And that is kind of crazy. I'm very proud. Okay, I did not lose 5 levels. I am just crazy. We got some armor. We got some pretty good upgrades. And we also were able to make a lot of arrows, which, let me tell you, the bow and arrow, by far, so much of a beautiful weapon in this game, because when you get to at least the enemies I know of, oh my god, the bow and arrow is beautiful. I'm actually gonna repair it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna repair it because it very much needs to be repaired. Okay, anyways, I was ending this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Thank you all for your support and everything that you do for me. I love you all. Thank you for watching videos. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. See ya!